Another jab, oh, he's down. He's throwing that one away. All right, George.
The first letter that we got for our mailbag segment and Ask the Pros was for, who else? Pete Lonkarovich. And what we wanted to talk to Pete about today was, this question came from Jonathan Silva, Corona, California. He happens to be a big fan of yours. And he wanted to know about training. He said, Dear Pistol Pete, my question for you is, what do you do for training and how long do you do it for?
Well, my training consists of riding my bicycle at the local track on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday evenings at the Orange YMCA track in Orange County. And also I do a little weight training about 3 times a week. I also have a real good diet, you know, low-fat, high carbohydrate diet with a little protein in there, but more carbos for energy. Just a positive mental attitude, and just say your prayers and listen to your mom and dad, and just, you know, listen to Pistol Pete and take his advice, because I've been there and I've done it before, and it's worked for me and it can work for you.
Well, hey, thanks a lot to Jonathan, thanks a lot to Pistol Pete, and send us your questions and we'll send you a t-shirt. Jonathan's got one on the way. Thanks.
All right, little brothers and sisters, send your question to this address. If we use your Ask the Pro question on our show, we'll send you an ABA BMX Action Dig It t-shirt. Get busy.
Back to more racing action. 10-year-old expert main event up there right now. This ought to be a good one. Gate gets down in a big-time hurry. Looks like quick Nick Thompson gets the whole shot. Little Donnie Robinson on the outside. Looks like we've got Ream coming quick in the second slot. Thompson, Ream, Robinson, and Lee, your top 4 riders here. Nick Thompson doing it for GT. Jason Ream doing it for Cool Boys. Little Donnie Robinson doing it for CFC. And Jammin' Jordan Lee doing it for Sam's B&E Bike Shop. But Nick Thompson in control here. Over the quads and into the final turn. Thompson, Ream squaring off. Got a sprint to the stripe. At the line, Thompson holds on with the win. Ream gets the second slot, Robinson for the third, and Jordan Lee for the 4th slot. What a race. 12-year-old expert main event right now. We've got George Andrews. He's in the hunt for national #1. Gate hits it. Oh, no, Andrews slips a pedal. Comes out dead last coming out of the gate. Justin Dickmeyer for Wildcat Racing takes it over. Looks like Shanahan for Elf moves into the second slot. Got the 1 rider, Abraham Aguilar, in that 3rd place position. Oh, now the MRC rider takes over the 3rd slot. That's Aaron Weber. It's Dickmeyer, Shanahan, Weber, and Aguilar, your top 4 riders. Coming back this way. Dickmeyer still in control of this one. Shanahan trying to close the gap. Weber in 3rd. And so, oh no, Shanahan has to lay it down. Dickmeyer takes the win coming to the line. 2nd spot goes to Aguilar. 3rd spot goes to Goodman. And the 4th spot goes to George Andrews. Earlier today, Michael had a chance to visit ABA's BMX Museum. Let's go check out what he found.
I remember my 14th birthday, I got a helmet exactly like this. I was the coolest kid on the block. Now here I am wearing Stu Thompson's helmet. Pretty cool, huh? Frames of the 70s, I feel like I should be wearing plaid and bell bottoms. The scary thing is I rode half the frames on this wall. The Mongoose, the Webco, man. If you had the Webco with the red line forks, you were styling. I'll tell you one thing that was pretty amazing at its time. This is the Super Stroker frame. This thing was indestructible, but it weighed 7 pounds. Didn't last too long in the marketplace because half the guys riding it couldn't lift it. Since we're doing a piece on ancient artifacts, we couldn't leave this guy out of the story, man. David Clinton, former Team Kawasaki, and making the big comeback in the amateur ranks here at the Grands, but this has got to bring back some memories.
It sure does, quite a bit. I mean, we're talking, 20 years ago we were doing this stuff, and, I think we brought a lot to style and stuff like that the kids nowadays, you see these guys doing backflips, and it scares me. I did this stuff, and I didn't flinch at it, but now I see backflips, and that's like, I don't know if I could do anything like that.
Those guys are getting radical, but you know what? Their equipment is a little bit lighter, a little bit more high-tech than what we were riding on.
Well, we were the innovators. This was hot stuff back then. This was stuff that you had to do, but I think nowadays, they're sweeping the courses. I was in here earlier, and there were some kids looking at the pictures, and they're like, God, there's rocks, and there's like a lot of loose dirt on the track and stuff, so. Yeah, big difference.
What a concept, huh?
Oh, totally. But it's fun though. I mean, it's good to see people here and, you know, coming in, checking out the museum. I mean, there's, you know, Botima, Stu Thompson, Eddie King, all this stuff that's here that I think is great that ABA has come together and pulled this stuff in because, I mean, this is the history of the sport. You know, it's been around a long time and hope to keep it going.
You know, we're not old guys, but do you feel old sitting in this room?
Oh, totally. It's scary. You know, I mean, I mean, like you said, I mean, I still feel 15 inside, but, you know, when you look at this stuff, it's like, where did all the years go? Where did all the years go? But hey, here they are, look.
Little history lesson in the BMX Museum here at the Grand Nationals. Up now, our second round of AA pros. Veltman, Ellis, Purse, Lonkarovich, Lopes, King, Slavic, and Griggs, and the gate hits the deck. Looks like the Cowboy got the snap, but Mr. Bill on the outside. Oh, no, Ellis on the inside with Lopes on the outside, moving into the second slide. Here comes Big John Purse up underneath, followed by King, but it's Gary Ellis doing it for GT. Mr. Bill show Billy Griggs doing it for a brand new ride. Haro moves into the second place position. Big John Purse for ODI moves to third, and here comes Flying Brian Lopes for Mongoose in the fourth position. Into the final turn they come, a dash to the stripe. Ellis coming quick. It'll go Ellis. Griggs for the second. Looks like Purse for the third, and the fourth place goes to Brian Lopes.
2 for 2, man. You're on fire.
Hey, I feel good. It's flowing. You know, I didn't get the best start, but I was just able to pull ahead before the first turn, and just was able to ride the track the way I wanted to ride it.
One more to go. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you. I want to thank GT and all my fans out there. Thanks.
Great. Way to go.